you guys are recording right there. I'm gonna go ahead and mute the mic, and you guys go ahead and start.
What it do, ladies and gentlemen? We are the RK Tokens. I am the anomaly, Will Ferro.
Yo, aka Mr. Slick Living.
And I'm Patrick Cloud.
And today we have gathered to view and react to the new addition to Mortal Kombat 11. It just released. I know y'all haven't seen it. I wanted to bring this to y'all attention. There is a new DLC in Mortal Kombat 11. And it is pertaining to the story mode.
Yeah.
So if you are aware of the story, we're not going to give away any spoilers on the story. But if you know the story, there is an aftermath to this that is about to happen. And not only is the aftermath insane, but also there are new characters being added in that you are not going to see coming. So without further ado.
Wait. I just want to put my little 2 pennies in real quick. You know what this screams? Lazy. This should have been another game. They done tacked on a whole sequel to the DLC. They could have just dropped the 12. That's just all I want to say. My bad.
Come on. The game just came out about a year and a half ago, Pat. You don't need a new Mortal Kombat game. You don't.
Wait. I just want to say that DLC has ruined the whole experience of getting a sequel. Like now you could drop Street Fighter V and just keep adding little things to make people happy. Now you look up 6 years past and you're like, nigga, they didn't even make another game. They just kept adding different shorts to Ryu, and I kept buying stuff. That's all I'm saying. Back in the day, they had to drop a whole nother sequel to give you updates. I'm not mad. That's just my little nostalgia.
You sounded like an old head right now.
Yeah.
In video games, I think you're right. You're 100% correct. I'm an old head with video games.
What happened to the times when you could just blow in the cartridge and it fixed everything?
No. I'm grumpy. I'm the first one to talk about, man, remember split screen? Now you got the multiplayer and the online. I remember when you had to get your friends over. Like that's Cleo's hit the nail on the head. That is old head shit.
So you are the Tony Baker of video games.
I am the Joe Budden of video games. I'm sorry.
I love it.
I didn't think you was that bad. I didn't think you was that.
It must be. Now at this point, I'm buying like old 2D games on PSN. So right. I think you're right.
Love it.
My bad. Let's get to this Mortal Kombat Aftermath DLC, not Mortal Kombat 12 DLC.
Our work is finished, Liu Kang.
Lord Raiden,
It falls upon you to architect a new history.
then together, let us begin.
Cease, Liu Kang, before you doom us all.
Shang Tsung?
In defeating Kronika, you destroyed her crown. Without it, you can't restart history. Send me into the past to steal the crown from my island before the hourglass shatters.
Why are we listening to this snake?
Because I am a snake who's toiled beside Kronika, learning her secrets. I know them. Do you?
Shang Tsung's the best character in Mortal Kombat.
Fujin's back. Let's go. The other eternal god. We got Raiden, the god of thunder. We got Fujin, the god of wind. Let's go.
Oh. Diva is returned.
Oh.
And she put them paws on them boys.
Beat him. Smack. Oh. Oh.
Oh, but it gets better. It gets better, fellas.
But whose help?
Welcome back, Your Highness.
What have you done?
I must ask, sorcerer, how long before you betray us?
I find your lack of faith amusing.
New levels. New level.
Aid us against Kronika.
I was her protector for life. Shang Tsung has become far too dangerous.
And I doubt his new allies realize quite how dangerous he is.
No one can predict what happens next. Not even me.
10-10, need backup now.
Oh wow!
Let's go!
Oh wow!
Yo, man!
RoboCop.
RoboCop is in Mortal
Wow.
Kombat 11.
And friendships.
Oh. Oh.
No way, man.
I love it. I freaking love it. First of all, I didn't realize until this is why y'all shouldn't do drugs. I didn't realize until this review that I beat the game. I fully saw that ending part where he turns her into glass and kicks her head off. That's the ending scene, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm all in for Samoan Liu Kang. I thought that was really dope. But this, who is it? Who's the new guy? The Samoan friend?
Fujin that showed up?
Fujin, who is that?
Fujin is the god of wind. So Raiden, god of thunder, right?
Is that the main character in that Mortal Kombat game that nobody likes?
Which one are you talking about?
It's like the adventure game.
No, you're thinking about Shujinko.
Yeah. No, Fujin is, man, like Fujin didn't look like that when he came out. He kind of had like the long beard and stuff, right?
No, he always had the gray ponytail, long. Fujin's been around since Mortal Kombat. I want to say 4. I could be wrong, but I'm gonna.
So who is he, Cleo?
Okay, so of course you have the Eternal Gods. You have Shinnok. You have Raiden, of course, and then Fujin is on the same level as Raiden. Like he's not supposed to be toiling with mortals, things going on in their world. But somehow, some way, Raiden, since the beginning of all this Mortal Kombat shit, he's been leading people down the wrong path. Somehow something always gets messed up, and it's always been Raiden's fault, and no one has really called him out on it.
Damn.
So boom. So now we got Fujin involved, and as you see, he's now partnered with Shang Tsung because Shang is like, "Hey, bro, y'all done messed up another timeline. Y'all done messed up time itself by taking out her." So I can only imagine where the story is getting ready to go. Fujin, if he's siding with Shang Tsung, something's up.
Can I just mention that these people are pretty much in hell, fighting their way through hell. And I just find it hilarious that in all of this, somehow the next hell they end up to is Detroit. Like somehow Detroit is shitty enough and bad enough to make it into Mortal Kombat.
Well, think about it. If you've been through the worst parts of Detroit, hell might be similar. So I feel like if you're RoboCop, it's like NetherRealm is just like, well, shit, I done made it through Detroit. I'm good here.
This seems nice.
And here's what's crazy. I was never a fan of RoboCop, the movie. I was never a fan. But, and low key, Jesse Wright, our friend who made the game Corrupt, you guys should definitely check that out. He told me about this a few months ago because apparently the world of gaming is about to have a crossover with the world of movies in a world like we have never seen before. Like this is going to be a constant thing. All these IPs are getting mixed up. Obviously, it's great promotion. We've seen all of those horror movie stars like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Alien. Who was the last person? I think it was
Predator. We've had
Leatherface.
Predator, Leatherface. All these other crossovers are happening within the movie realm, and it's working. So we're about to see that quite a bit. So I knew about RoboCop a minute ago, and I was never a fan of the movies, but seeing him in Mortal Kombat is actually really exciting because for what he is, almost like the movies were like, down here, but like if you put him in Mortal Kombat, it almost elevates his character because now he has to do all this violent stuff. He has to actually use his pistol and like all these RoboCop things in a way that we've never really got to see because the movies weren't that good. So I feel like this is going to bring that character to a whole new level.
Honestly, Pat, I think you hit the nail on the hammer about it, and it's a very smart move for people to be doing this with movies because what we've noticed is when you transition a video game to a movie like you did Mortal Kombat, you see where it kind of fell and got lackluster. But now being able to take some of these movie characters and moving them into video games, you get to see them and what you would have loved to see them become in a movie.
Man, if you think about it, like think about if the same movie studio that made Jason Bourne was involved with Tekken. So Jason Bourne was allowed to be in Tekken. Yeah. I feel like that's a hit. You know what I mean? Like it makes sense. And it's like these are two worlds that you're colliding that your audience is into. It just, I don't understand why it hasn't happened more. But it makes more sense to start with like the sci-fi characters like RoboCop and all that kind of stuff. But like Cleo said the other day, they already dropped Negan. Was that in Mortal Kombat or Soul Calibur? Tekken. Negan from Walking Dead. That is not the first person I would put in a fighting game. But if you talk about like TV ratings, it made sense. So we're about to really start seeing this. Listen. So Will, I'm almost thinking Phantom Fiction. Do we do a little Phantom Fiction where we start we don't really make our own game, but we make our own crossovers? Like, I think it would be dope to have Jason Bourne in Tekken, or this guy in Street Fighter, this guy in Mortal Kombat. I think we should do that.
I would love to have Liam Neeson's Taken in some kind of video game.
Hell yeah, bro.
No, for real.
That'd be hard, bro.
No, imagine Bruce Lee from Game of Death or Return of the Dragon in Street Fighter.
Have him cross up.
Oh, bro. James Bond in Mortal Kombat.
Okay. All right, my man's heavy with the counters though.
He didn't really have hands though.
No, Daniel Craig's got hands. Daniel Craig's James Bond got hands.
They had spy hands, British spy hands.
We got to leave the James Bonds to the counterattacks. They're counter-strike guys. They're not aggressively throwing elbows and hands and kicks. They waiting for the guy to come in, boom, boom, CQC, boom, drop to the ground.
So then, Cleo, what game does that fit in?
I would say that fits in a game like, I would say Tekken.
He'd be like who's the boxer guy? Steve Fox?
Steve Fox.
Like a Steve Fox character?
Dragunov, the character Dragunov, who's the Russian spy dude.
Yeah.
Like with his hands like this, and everything is a counter to a break to a leg.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Honestly, most like regular person action heroes could fit in Tekken, because that's what Tekken is. Like, there's not a lot of thrills in Tekken. You have to kind of like be a little bit elevated to be in Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat.
So place her where you'd want. I don't know where exactly to place her. Lilu, the Fifth Element.
Oh shit! Because she's sci-fi. And she's an
she got hands.
Smash Bros.
You want
Smash Bros?
Think of a Solid Snake type of character though.
Oh man, I see it, but
I don't really appreciate Solid Snake in Smash Bros. But when you see a pro go to work, you're like, okay, all right, that's interesting. If anything,
I think this is man. I think we got to dive into the Phantom Fiction a little more, man.
I was about to say I don't even want to pitch anymore because I kind of want to save it.
Yeah, man. We got a few Phantom Fictions we got to do, man. We got to redeem ourselves after the Pokemon incident because that was a lot.
Yep.
That was black blasphemy in itself, right there.
That was just ridiculous.
Oh yes.
But overall, how do y'all feel about the trailer?
I'm excited to be able to jump right back into Mortal Kombat with new characters available. It also said the fact that they're bringing back friendships, the fact that they're bringing back stage fatalities as well. This is something that Mortal Kombat fans, know to be true in their gameplay styles. So for that to be involved in the online now, the online battle system, I'm really excited for these new characters. There have been rumors of other characters as well. So I'm trying to figure out, this didn't announce a combat pack. Did you guys notice that?
Yeah.
The only two players we got was new faces were Fujin and RoboCop. But there's some others missing.
Oh, and Shiva.
And Shiva, and Shiva as well. So there've been rumors of maybe a Melina returning. There've been rumors of maybe what's the guy with the chainsaw hand from the horror films? Something
Leatherface?
Evil Dead Ash guy, Evil Dead. Those
with the chainsaw hand? Oh, I forgot what his name is, but I know you're talking about.
I don't know him, yeah.
He's supposed to be making a debut as well. So we gotta wait and see what happens.
Yeah. I think this is dope. Hey, you know who I low key love to see? Because I keep thinking now. The chick from The Grudge.
Stop, man. Stop.
I'm gonna stop.
I know what you about to do. You about to give away like 4 potential episodes.
I'm gonna stop. Okay, but thank y'all so much for joining us over here. I'm glad that y'all enjoyed it. For myself too, I love the trailer. Love what they're doing to Mortal Kombat.
RoboCop.
Yes, RoboCop. Like I said, I'm on the fence because I kind of agree with Pat, but I also agree with how they're handling things with DLCs. Man, it just gives you a chance to
3 new characters, friendships, and old school stuff. That deserves a new game. That's all I'm saying.
I get it, man, but it takes a lot to make new games.
No, you're right.
Push them out and stuff. So
Right.
I'm just glad though that they at least continuing to add stuff, and make it just having us to get a real appreciation out of the game until the next one drops. So, make sure y'all check, like, subscribe, do everything, turn your notifications on so y'all know when we're going live. We are live almost 7 days a week. If not on Arcade Tokens, on All Death Gaming, and if not on there, you can see Patrick Cloud on his stream, Cleo Thomas on his stream, Zordon, who's in the background right now, making sure everything works well. He's got his own stream, and now I'm jumping into the game too. So we're coming at you with the content. So
let's go.
As always, I've been the Anomaly Will Ferrell.
Cleo Thomas, aka Mr. Slick Living.
I'm Patrick Cloud. We will see you guys next time. Later.